Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to our Roman campaign. We are now on part 40, the big 4-0. Brief recap from last episode. We have our general Ahala in the north, dealing with the rebellions, and he has been tasked with dealing with the traitorous general Nepos from the secessionists. He then needs to deal with the Swabians as well, so he has his work cut out for him. If we go sort of west-southwest, we then meet Domitianus, who is nearly finished raising his army, and then he's going to move north into Bergala and Nemossos Lemonon and start taking these settlements back from the secessionists. So hopefully that should relieve a bit of pressure from Ahala. Then if we move further south into Iberia, we have the one and only Scipio. He is moving towards Arce and he's trying to take settlements from Carthage, finish them off as quickly as possible. They're sort of just down in the bottom of Iberia and the north of Africa, so we need to finish them off, as I say, as quickly as possible. Then we have Gemellus, who has now left Carthage and is going towards Iole, as their army, for some ridiculous reason, has sailed out into the sea. So that is ripe for the taking, but there is still an army, or I believe there is still an army in Dimidi, so we have to be aware of those, and obviously the garrison as well. And then Garama fell to the Libyans, but we have an army led by Caesar, not the Caesar, but a Caesar, which is probably going to be our best army in the field. He has been tasked to take back Garama and stop the Libyans from advancing further into Africa, or at least into our territory in Africa. And I think that's pretty much it for now. We also have our fleet, which is nearly at full capacity. Rutilus Labeo. He's been tasked to destroy the Zenit secessionist fleet, and then this army as well, if he can. And then that should neutralize any naval fleets or naval armies that the Senate secessionists have, I hope. But we are going to start with a battle in the north. So Ahala is going to take down this rebellion, and they have just a bunch of spearmen, some light cavalry, and a load of Celtic yews, I think. So nothing too difficult. We won't outnumber them by a couple of hundred men, but we do want to fight this because the auto-resolve is saying 60%, which is not very good. I believe we can do better than that. Right, we've got nice dry conditions, so that'll do. And it looks like it's just going to be two straight lines. So, but they should come to us, even though we attack them, because we have the ballista. So let's mix in our guys like we do. We just have to form a nice long line. Velites can go in the middle. And then we've got our Celtic warriors on the flanks. And that should do the trick, I think. We'll just wait for them to come to us. So they do have a lot of cavalry. They do have 5 units, I believe, as well as their general, which might be a cavalry unit. Yep, mighty horse. Whereas we only have 4 units plus our general, but I will be reluctant to get involved, or to get our general involved. As we discussed last episode, we are running dangerously thin on generals, particularly generals from our house. And even now you would expect 40 turns in, or 40 episodes even, not 40 turns, it's about 140 turns now. 40 episodes in, I would have been better, or would be better, at managing the sort of political system. But I'm just as bad as the first episode. There's been no improvement whatsoever. We're still having rebellions, we're still getting secessionists pop up everywhere. It's not going too well on the political side. I think I need to study that more. Particularly before our next campaign. I think obviously it's a major feature with any Roman faction, but there is sort of the political system in every faction you choose, I believe. So it's definitely something you'll have to get to grips with. The right flank, we're looking a little short against the cavalry. And I've just contradicted myself because I said I didn't want to get our general involved. But I think we're going to have to. So we're going to try and pin them down with what we've got. We don't want their cavalry getting in behind ours. Hopefully the Celtic warriors can help out and kill a few. And then we'll get our general in there as well. Right, Ballista, please don't kill our own men. So you guys just target the general. Oh no, I forgot. That's gonna hurt. Right, we might have just got away with that, I think. Let's see how they get on. Right, we seem to be winning this. They're broken. Shattered now. Let's get the general back. Oh, these guys getting on. Right, general, you will help the other unit of cav. You two deal with that one, please. Come on, general. Go faster. Right, we are getting pelted. So let's just get stuck in, shall we? Not going to sit there and get pelted all day long. Right, general get involved. Right, so it looks like our right-hand cavalry unit is winning their battle, but the cavalry on the left is losing theirs, unfortunately. Celtic warriors, let's move you to get involved, actually. You guys charge them. No, don't stop. That was my fault. Elites, I believe you've used all of your ammunition. How are we getting on?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Come on, they can't be withstanding all this, surely. Get involved. Go, go, go. Right, we are taking a few losses in the centre, which is unfortunate. But to be expected. We have broken through there. You guys charge the general, actually. Let's just try and finish this off as quickly as we can. Right, they're going. They're going as well. Fantastic. Make sure you shatter them. They're broken as well. Perfect. Alright, start running all these guys down. We need those equities up here, actually. Celtic warriors, you should be able to deal with them. Throw your javelins, kill a few. Have a bit of fun. Army's left 32.
The battle is turning in our favor.
It certainly is. They've sort of broken through our centre a bit. Don't quite know how the generals just wandered through. Stop them if you can. These guys have just been surrounded. We do need some of you guys to get involved there. Keep going. There we go. We didn't kill the general though, which is a shame. I wonder if we can just point blank it, do you think? No, we've used all of our ballista, that's unfortunate. I thought we might have been able to sort of point blank it. You guys can't chase after it. Let's just fast forward. Shouldn't be many getting away. 25 there, we'll finish them off. I think that's about it. Just get the general to capture a few of these. They are going to retreat anyway because they got away with their general, which is unfortunate. And obviously you guys suck at running through any sort of terrain that has a tree on it. So, you did capture them though. That'll do. Right, so we lost 318 and killed 1,953. But it does look like probably 3 units got away, which does include their general as well. Most of our units are fine. Triarii took a beating though. That was one of the units in the middle. Who got the highest kills? Cavalry, 254 kills, not bad at all. And one of their Celtic U's managed to kill a measly 37. You should be ashamed of yourself. And they're all rank 3 as well. But even with that little buff, they're no match for the might of Rome. And some Celtic mercenaries. Right. Yeah, 3 units, kill them all. No, but they are dead. Interesting. I thought they would have run away. That means that we can... How is that taking all of our movement? I do not understand. Did we not have full movement before we started that? I honestly do not get this game sometimes. Alright, we desperately need replenishment. And we need to get back to Medlan as quickly as possible. So we've dealt with that rebellion, that's a good start. They're recruiting, I think that's it for this turn, isn't it? They're moving forward, the fleet's moved out, they're still recruiting. So yeah, I think we're good. That's all we needed to do. So like I say, hopefully now, next turn we can... Oh, interesting. So they've now got a full army in Khartuba. This is interesting. I wonder if the Swabians are going to keep getting a rebellion every turn. I pray to every god that they do. Because then that means that their army won't move out and attack us. Canterbury, I don't know how many times we need to have this conversation. Sesitani, also the same. Please stop. Sardes, you literally have no impact on my life. Economic intent. As your dominions grow, the need to fill your coffers increases. Of the many lucrative endeavours open to you, which seems most profitable? Trade, industry, or agriculture? We have a nice supply of food right now. So I think we'll probably take trade. And Medlan is under siege. And we also have a good omen. War weariness decreases. People can see an end to the wars that have gripped the peninsula. The prospect of peace and being reunited with their loved ones has assured... Assured? I don't even know how you say that word. That's ridiculous. I don't think I've even said that word. They're something in their anger. So they've been appeased, which is great. And apologies that I cannot even read English. Oh god, they are probably going to attack Medlan next turn though, aren't they? Which is going to be real annoying. So you guys just have to beeline it back. Come on, Ahala, don't let me down. Oh my god, it's going to take you 2 turns to attack him. You kidding me? Why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? Right, well, we may have to face the fact that Medlan has now been lost. On the positive, Domitianus is now ready to move out and attack Burdigala. which is recruiting another army.
Commander.
So let's besiege them. They do outnumber us because they also have the fleet as well as a garrison, which is quite annoying. But luckily it's mostly mercenaries. We'll see auto-resolve. We could auto-resolve it, 48%, which isn't bad. And I am tempted to do that, to be honest. Because at least then we have a foothold in Gaul. That is quite bad though, isn't it? So we'll just continue the siege for now, and let's see what they do next turn. Probably a full stack just pops out of Nemesis or something and wipes us off the face of the earth. But you never know. 16,000 for that. Yeah, we can't get that right now. It's not something we want just yet. Tarako, Christ alive, you've got some armies. Put them to use, please. Right, Scipio, you can't move. Why can't you move?
Rome requires plunder.
This makes no sense. For some reason. Right, well it looks like that Carthaginian army is coming north to take Numancia back. So I think we'll just let it come up. If we stay in ambush stance it might not see us. Get a bit closer, we can attack it with the garrison as well. And then we should be able to wipe them out. So we'll have to wait to attack Arce for now. We need to take out the Carthaginian army. Can't have them roaming around behind us. And try and assassinate the general, why not? Perfect, nicely done. Very strange that Scipio couldn't move though, this turn. Don't know what happened there. You're only one turn away from taking Iol back, which is great. They've actually got Rebellion, which is interesting. And where's their fleet gone? Cowards, but they're going to run away, aren't they? No, going to stand the ground. Stupid. Stupid fool. 95%, perfect. Don't need to fight that. I don't think we've actually fought a naval battle in this campaign. A, probably because I've never had the desire to do it. And B, because they're buggy as hell. Right, let's move the fleet towards Isle. I don't know where the small secessionist army went. It did go north, but God knows where that is now. Caesar's now ready to move out too. So let's plonk you in the water, friend. You can double time it. Probably, yeah, if you land in Lepsis, that's probably the easiest place to go. Let's get you in there as quickly as possible. And you can go and take Garama back. So yeah, that's fine. If we consolidate our southernmost territories at least, that'll be very helpful. And then once he's taken Garama, we could move him up through Sedamis and try and take Dimidi back with the help of Gemellis. That could be an idea. And then we could finally move in from the north and the west to crush Carthage. Once they are done, we should be sitting pretty, as they say. But nothing else to do right now, so another end turn. Yep, so they are coming up for us. So we could attack them. They do seem to be pretty confident. Ah, they've got no more rebellions. They've run out. Oh, you sweaty scumbags. Surely I should be able to auto-resolve that then. What? That makes no sense. Also, how has he managed to recruit units? What has just gone on? He was being besieged. How could he recruit units? So we're outnumbered nearly 2 to 1, and they actually have decent units. That's very annoying, because he shouldn't be able to recruit units as he's being besieged. So we're going to have to retreat. That is very frustrating. And also a bug, I presume, because I did not know that you could recruit units while you're being besieged. I'm pretty sure I cannot. Right, cultural differences present a challenge to anyone who controls foreign lands. They are, however, ways to encourage foreigners to accept your mastery. Cultural understanding gives +4 owning factions cultural influence. Spreads owning factions culture to neighbouring provinces. That sounds pretty good. -50% public order penalties or cultural suppression. We get 10 owning factions culture influence. I think we'll take this one. So we're getting 4 faction culture influence, but then we also get to spread it to neighbouring provinces. That sounds very good. Posthumus is back as well. Perfect timing. Go and kill him for me. Go on, kill him. Oh, he's wounded him. That'll do. And now Scipio he still cannot move. Now he can. Because he was in ambush stance. That might have been why. Do we push our locum weight or not? Do we? What do we do? Let's try it. We're going to go in front. We're going to go back into ambush stance. And we're going to see what that army does. Because it would be nice to get the support from the garrison. Right, we're going to have to take out this rebel army. No, they've just ran off. So let's send these guys down a bit. Can't see much. Very basic garrison, 75%. Let's just encircle them for now. Might as well use these. The fleet as well, while we have them. That really, we've only got 1,640 men in that army. That's nowhere near enough. Right. Let's attack from land. I don't know why I swapped over there. Could have attacked with either of them. 94%, we'll take it. I think we might have to still deal with the rebel army as well. And we just want to occupy for now. Yeah, so we're going to have to deal with them as well next turn, which is unfortunate. And as always, get the replenishment first. Can't recruit anyone. Let's swap these over. What do we want here? Probably just go for a fishing port, I think. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that as well. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Right, that's fine. So we still can't see Dimity, but we are assuming that the army is still there. Right, what's the quickest way? You're not going to get attrition there, are you? So let's go there. Double time it. That's good. See how long it takes them to get to Garama. They're still besieging Medland, but at least now we're within reinforcement range. So we'll move in to attack them next turn. I'm assuming they're probably going to pull back in the end turn phase, now that we've come to reinforce. That's my guess anyway. This is quite annoying. Now that he's got an army of 16. Do we just keep raising generals? We could get Aquilus Strabo from the House of Sevilla. But then I don't really think we need 3 armies here. If Ahala can take out Nepos, and you can somehow take down... What is his name? We don't even know his name. That scumbag general. Then between both of you, I'd like to think that you could take the rest. The rest of the settlements. And we're hoping that we ambush this army. That would be useful. So I don't think there's much else we can do right now. Can upgrade these though. Let's replenish them as well. So we'll have to take out that rebellion army next turn. But no mercenaries unfortunately to hire. Right, I think that'll do. Let's do another end turn. We're just seeing Macedon go back and forth out the water. Feel like they're testing something. Been quite quiet on the... Oh, they're literally just going all the way up. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. What a resolve. And we're going to kill about 100 men or something stupid like that. Oh no, 421. I mean, it's still nothing compared to the amount that we lost. But that could be our opportunity to take out that general. It's a bit annoying that we've had to lose Tolosa in the attempt. The use of mercenaries. Maintaining your strength this far from home may prove difficult. You should consider hiring mercenaries to bolster your forces. You can carry on, or you can get the mercenary availability, which gives you plus 45% factional mercenary replenishment. Absolutely. So we can't recruit anything there. Gracchus has showed his face though. He's starting to raid our lands, which isn't good. Let's take out these Punic rebellions. 87%, yeah. Just get rid of them. Don't need them. We also weren't able to ambush the Carthaginian army either, so we need to check that out. Kill them all. And then just sit back in there for now. What do we want? Campaign movement and armor and melee defense. Always a good choice. Now this is going to be quite tricky actually because we don't really want to fight a settlement battle as it's a very sort of heavy ranged skirmisher army. And their army is going to be almost comprised of 3 RAI Principes, the 4 Cav that have 2 Ballista and 3 Velites probably. That's usually the go-to. But then we do also have the fleet as well. Right. Let's sail you over to Ibosim. What have they got? They do actually have a decent garrison. Let's besiege it anyway. See what it's like. They do have a large garrison. But just so that we could take it with 60% remaining. So that's interesting. So I'll maintain the blockade for now. And we just have to hope really that Gracchus doesn't attack Isle. There's their army there. They've sailed all the way up. Are they going for Massalia or something? I mean, I welcome them to try and take it, by all means. Right, no, this army didn't attack us. Can you assassinate the other general? No, you can't. You're wounded, okay. That's not good for us. And these aren't going very well either. Right, have we got any public order? What gives us the best public order? The Pantheon. 12 public order, but we lose 8 food. That is very costly. But then it's the same for them all, I suppose, apart from Neptune. Then we only get 2 public order, so we need to go that route. So let's go for the Shrine of Jupiter. And then we'll counter that by getting this one that gives the most food, I think. Which is which one? The farm. So we'll go down the farm. So that should be fine. We are going to stay in ambush again. We'll see what this army does. And we may start the next episode with a battle. Oh yes, here now we have an opportunity to take out Flavus, Vidius Flavus, and a garrison as well, which is spawned with half the replenishment for some reason. So that is a victory for us, but it's not a great one. 44% remaining apparently.
None will escape.
So I think we'll encircle them. And it looks like Nepos is stayed, so he's going to take an absolute beating from us. I hope. Oh, what a coward. What an absolute coward. And we outnumber them heavily. He only has 1,800. Look at the ranks he's got, Nepos. Honestly, I will never get over your betrayal. You were going to replace Scipio, and he betrayed us. 58%. We're going to take it. Just a quick or resolve on this one. Just so we don't have to slog through Romans fighting Romans. Kill them all. Right. Well, at least that's one army down. Let's take the campaign movement range.
Ready for battle.
And you can recruit some more units, can't you? Let's try and speed up the replenishment if we can. I think let's just get rid of those. We don't really need them anymore. We can't get any more cavalry there, so let's get some more triarii. Yeah, that'll do. So we get another cav, more triarii and a ballista. That'll improve the army. Then we can start to take back our settlements. Next episode, we'll see if in the end turn, I've forgotten his name already. See if he sallies out from Tolosa. If he does, then obviously we should be able to win that quite comfortably, I would have thought. And what else? Carthage army, yeah, we need to see if the Carthaginians attack. Get ambushed in the end turn. And it boss him as well. I'm thinking, do we just go for it now? Do we just take it?
Yes.
We'll save that for the next turn as well. See what happens in the end turn. Because we could do with them back here, to be honest. Depending on how badly this battle goes with Caracas. Because this army is just... If we were besieging a settlement, it would be great, as we've got 4 ballista. But firing out of the settlement, I don't think is going to be good. And our melee infantry and cavalry has been depleted quite severely. The rest are obviously haven't really been touched, but they're pretty rubbish in combat. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, I think. And oh yes, we forgot about this guy. We've got. How could we forget about Caesar himself? I'd rather you didn't take attrition, to be honest. Then that's the quickest way back to Garama. So go for it. How many? Oh wow, we've just literally been wiped out. Like, it's not even used up for it next turn. You just, as soon as you move through it, you take it. Christ. So we're probably going to take more attrition next turn. but then at least we'll be at the walls of Garama, and we can hopefully take it back from those filthy Libyans. Serbians are still stuffing rebellions as well in Nerea, so that's great for us. That keeps them occupied. Right, I think that's it. So we shall end it there for now. I would have liked to done a longer part, sorry, for part 40, but unfortunately, due to like time restraints and whatnot, it'll just have to be around the 35-minute mark. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I shall catch you in part 41.